Can SafeMoon supply drop to zero? Let's talk about it on Kyle Talks Money. As I'm making this video, there are roughly 2.5 million SafeMoon holders, and likely you watching this are one of those diamond handlers. You've been through the ups and the downs in such a short period of time. Look how much you've aged. With an initial supply of 1 quadrillion SafeMoon tokens, so far 421 trillion of those tokens are burned, leaving us with 578 trillion tokens. But Kyle, that doesn't add up to 1 quadrillion. Anyway, it is possible for the supply to drop to zero, meaning the tokens in circulation, not all the SafeMoon tokens. Those tokens accumulated in wallets by you will still count, but those on the exchange floating around being bought and sold could technically go to zero. What would that look like? If SafeMoon's circulation were to drop to zero, all the SafeMoon tokens in existence would live in wallets, and because of that, trading of SafeMoon would halt, of course unless people kept buying and selling SafeMoon tokens. Then, SafeMoon would look more like a stock with shares or tokens being sold between people instead of by exchange holdings. If or when the supply drops to zero, each SafeMoon token will be worth a lot more than what it would be if all else equal, but the number of tokens decreases. That's pretty much a guarantee. Roughly $1 billion are held by the 2.5 million SafeMoon holders at this price. That's about give or take 150 to 200 trillion tokens held in wallets. For the circulation to drop to zero, there will need to be more selling of tokens. That's how tokenomics works. To get such a low level, the number of tokens held in wallets needs to drop significantly, and I mean to 100 billion levels. So yes, let's speculate here. If or when this happens, 10 years maybe, SafeMoon could see a significant rise in its token price. Assuming nothing happens with SafeMoon and hovers at its current $1.1 billion market cap with a circulation down to zero and a total supply down to 100 million, we would see SafeMoon at $11 per token. And before you start pre-ordering that new 2031 Lambo, you likely aren't going to hold the same amount of tokens you do now. Maybe you would, who knows. But let's say you held 1 billion tokens today and just kept holding. You accumulated reflections like no tomorrow and perhaps it got you to 2 billion tokens. You'd hold 2% of the entire supply of SafeMoon. Again, very unlikely, especially if the dev team does something like a reverse split or convert the tokens into a coin, which I do talk about in other videos. But let's imagine here in 10 years you have 2 billion tokens and SafeMoon didn't grow at all, but the supply dropped to 100 million tokens. Well, first of all, there's only a supply of 100 million tokens and you have 2 billion tokens. That's where the logic breaks down. That's why I think my theory that there will be a reverse split might occur. Undoubtedly, there will be people who never sell their SafeMoon and they have billions and trillions of tokens. So how to bypass that logic? The dev team will need to combine that tokens in order to create a singularity. So let's say you do have 2 billion tokens equal to 2% of SafeMoon's market cap in this example. 2% of a market cap of 1.1 billion will then be $22 million. With only a supply of 100 million tokens, that means you'd own 2 million SafeMoon tokens, each priced at $11. It's possible, you just have to be very patient. What are your thoughts? Are you in this for the long run? If you like this video, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I talk about money and everything related to it, so don't miss out. And as always, take care of your money.